I recently watched the new survival series from Jitterybug, and she's using a very nice block palette. She's using stripped oak together with the pale oak wood, and I think this goes really well together. This is a very lovely block palette, and I thought I want to try to experiment a little bit with this block palette. Also put down this stone variants here as a foundation maybe. Well, this might be a beginning, so I don't know if we can have a door here somewhere. And yeah, maybe we take the pale oak door and place it here. Well, let's see where this goes. Maybe something like that could be fun. The flowering azalea, this is my favorite leaf block. So I think this is even better, and I decided to frame this a little bit. So make a frame here and here, and take this trapdoor and place it one further down so that we can have like two trapdoors, and I think this is perfect. And we could think about a window, maybe a bigger one, or maybe a round one. That's another idea. I'm not sure, maybe we have to go one higher with this block here, with this area here, so probably like so. So we have a different height here, which is totally fine, and we have a round window up there, maybe even one higher. We could even go one up, and we can have a roof here on this side. So this will probably be the same exact roof like we did down there. What I really like is the cherry trapdoor here. This works pretty good, and I'm not sure what kind of roof we have here. Ooh, look at this, as if it was planned. So this is really nice. I think this could work pretty well. Wow, this is a very cool roof shape. I didn't expect that, but this is working totally fine. Wow, this is a cool house. I like that. I feel like that we need something on that side and maybe on the other side too, so that we have, I don't know, maybe some kind of other structure next to it. We will go with the same design here. I think this might work, and again we will keep the same color on this side of the roof as on the other roofs. So we have this side building next to the main build, and it looks fantastic. We could do a trick here and maybe have it coming out by one on this side here, so that we have kind of like a diagonal here. So we do the same thing, but this one is sticking out by one on this side. The problem here is that we have to see where the roof is going, and you can see that this is kind of difficult, so we probably might just end here. But this is a little problem here, but I think we can do it like so, and could think of something else in that corner, but I think it breaks up the build a little bit more. It looks more like a mansion than a small starter base, but I like it. I like the block palette. So first of all, this is gonna be our roof outline. So we have to do this on the other side too, and then we have to figure out like a back wall. So this corner here will be probably a bit strange because we have a different number here. So we got a space of 2, and that might look a little bit strange in the beginning, but I think this is totally fine. I hope that you saw this little window here, which I really like. We can do this on the other side too. So we have it, maybe, I think it's a bit off because we have to think, is it in the middle of this roof or is it in the middle of the wall here? So this is quite interesting. I think we have it like a little bit off to the side because it looks better and it gives it an interesting spot. We could have like tall windows here on this side, which might look pretty awesome. I think it could be even bigger like on that side, and we could have like a very big huge window here. I guess there must be some kind of beam here, and the window has to be like a little bit smaller, but I feel like this is looking really good. Maybe we can have another tiny window here too, like we have on the other side. And there should be probably like a wall up here, but we have like a huge window here in the middle. And I think the back side looks really cool too. Probably we need a back door. Maybe we're gonna have it here. And this is gonna be like another, maybe a living room window. And of course we will decorate the windows down here too. And we could think about what we're going to do up here. Maybe have something like that. Maybe. I really like to decorate with composters because they look like flower pots, and maybe now we can take the cherry leaves because I think this might look good. Maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe only every now and then, and not everywhere. Yeah, this is a lot better. And maybe we need a trim up here too. You can have flower pots, of course, with flowers in them. And you can have hanging flowers. You just need a chain flowering azalea or normal azalea, and now you have like hanging flower pots. Maybe we do something else and hang it from here. What I like to do is I like to decorate with walls, so you can have a wall here, and of course you can have a lantern here too. Maybe something like that. It looks like the roof is coming down here and there's kind of like a connection. We could also, of course, use fences like so, and here. Look at this. This looks nice, and it is a new gimmick. So maybe we have it like so. Maybe this is even better as a flower pot. And I like it even more. So maybe we leave it like this one single composter there. And we could have another flower pot maybe here. And we can even have one here. And maybe here too. And on this side And I think I take the flowering azalea bush for these flower pots. And we have a beautiful front of our house, which looks very amazing. I really like that. And the exact same thing is what you can do on the back of the house. And you can decorate this as well, however you like. And with flowers, flowering azalea leaves. I feel we need something down here. We need a light and we need a flower. And well, we don't want to have like the bushes everywhere. So I think we're gonna flip this, and you could do whatever you want, you know. You can have like another lantern here. And I really like to decorate with lanterns. There's no, you know, there's no limits. You can do whatever you like. I totally forgot about the barrels that you could use. So you could have like storage back here, like so. And of course, put down lanterns and flower pots and whatever you like. So all in all, I'm really happy how this build turned out. And thank you to Jitterybug for this block palette idea. And well, I think you can do really nice builds with these block palette. I feel like we could even build more houses like that, maybe a bit smaller, and add to this, and maybe we have more ideas what we can do here with this house, and with these blocks maybe have another build. That's all we got time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this building video, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.